Dakar is the biggest rally raid in the world. A spectacular, endlessly developing drama. Over breathtaking desert dunes and tracks which disappear over the horizon. And the biggest demands the best and the maximum to succeed across 5 main vehicle categories.
In the beginning you have the motorcycle, the car category and the truck category.
Frenchman Cyril Desprez is a 5-time winner of the Dakar, competing on 2 wheels before switching to 4. He's also the only person to win stages in 3 different classes: bikes, cars and side-by-side vehicles.
Now in between you have 2 other categories. The quad looks like a bike but for 4 wheels, and some small vehicles, some small buggy called side-by-side. It's maybe slower, it's also cheaper, and it's a good step to come in rally raid, and you need experience.
In contrast, the trucks are the monsters of the Dakar. Weighing 10 tons, including a 13-litre diesel engine and 3 separate fuel tanks, which can hold up to 900 litres. You can understand why punctures take up to 15 minutes to change on a stage, needing all 3 crew to do it: driver, navigator and mechanic. The cars may look like production vehicles, but they're designed and developed entirely for competition. 2-wheel or 4-wheel drive, petrol or diesel powered. Backed by some of the fastest hands in the world, the unsung heroes of the Dakar, the mechanics and engineers. While the competitors power through the stages, so the teams move to the next overnight camp or bivouac, ready to go to work to prepare the vehicles for the next day.
We have to check the brakes, is the first thing. If the temperature is hot on the day, we drain the oil from the engine, from the gearbox. And after we check the drive shaft, prop shaft and the tire for sure. We sleep as we can when we are on the car, on the road, we sleep also. We try to go early on the bed, and here is not so bad because the car comes not too late. So it's really good.
There's an exciting development in the car class. Audi's new RSQ e-tron rally car, making its debut in the hands of Dakar great Stefan Hansel and Carlos Sainz, as well as Matthias Ekstrom.
You know, this is completely a new generation of car. The powertrain is only electric, so when we accelerate, we have just electric power, and it's really incredible. I need to say that I was really surprised about the capacity of this car.
To have the energy converter to charge the car and to have fully electrical engines as the drivetrain makes it have a lot of advantages when it comes to a constant drive.
When we are talking about suspension and front engine, working with the rear engine, all that, you need to try to work together with engineers to try to get what you like, to try to get what is very effective, to try to get a quick car.
For me, it's more easy to drive than a normal car because you don't need to change the gear, so you can focus your 2 hands on the steering wheel. And when you ask a power, there is a power.
It's going to be the first time for a car to participate in the Dakar with this electric power unit that we are going to try obviously to win.
Great teams never rest on their laurels. There's always a new goal to achieve. And for the most successful team in the bikes, KTM Factory Racing, with 18 consecutive Dakar victories between 2001 and 2019, that means regaining the title. After 2 years research and development, Dakar winners like Toby Price, Matthias Walter and Kevin Benavides will have new machinery to take on the world.
Yeah, you start from scratch, and maybe some bits are still the same, but mostly I think 80% is new on that bike. The handling is, it can do a lot with the frame, stiffness on the frame, geometry. Also aerodynamic is involved because the rider needs comfort also on a liaison, especially 120 kilometers per hour for 4 hours in the morning, and they get tired on the liaison.
From bike design to the most complete service, KTM go to extraordinary lengths to ensure full support to their riders.
So that's our workbench. We have 2 Ys. Here we have a bend-on press. On that side we have a parts cleaner. It's nice to have. And tools. So in the middle part begins our storage area. As you can see, here we have our rear suspension storage. So in the middle area there's mainly the heart of the truck. So that means we have laptops for the team manager. This one is for the spare parts area. So each part are registered, so we control our stuff. This is our area for wheels. So we have here place for 25 sets. So that means every rider have a new tire front and rear every day. Last but not least, we have our washing machine for the rider's gear. Here we have a bathroom with a shower for the long hot days. So, ready to race.
No Dakar is complete without a marathon stage over 2 consecutive days, when all team and outside assistance are prohibited. Riders and drivers have to fend for themselves, only tools and tyres, and torture to remember basic lessons from their mechanics.
For a marathon stage, we basically become everything to what the team brings for us. So we will we'll leave the team in the morning, and then we don't have any contact with them until the next day. So we'll do that day stage.
You end up staying in some dodgy place in the middle of the desert like a camp. You definitely need to take care of the bike, because if you have any drama with that, you're pretty much alone to figure it out yourself with what you've got on the bike.
Here we have some tools for the riders. With this he can split the bike, he can repair what happened in the bike, they can fix it, and they can do everything with this. He can take off all the tools. Here we have some spare parts for the bike. This is survival kit.
You had a crash and met the handlebars. The very next day you have to start with those handlebars, and you become a rider through the day, and then in the afternoon you become a mechanic. We might have to change an air filter, change oil in the engine, check tyres, check spokes, check the chain tension, and that's pretty much about it.
It means 2 days racing without any mechanic help. As a professional driver, we always have some lessons of mechanic.
We train with Mathieu, normally not with Nasser. So Mathieu come 1 or 2 days in the workshop, and we take out most of the parts on the car. They can change. They train each part 1 or 2 times, just to be sure how to know to put and to be quick.
It's so intense, these marathon stages. Obviously we go quite far each day. You just, do your best and hope that you don't have any drama.
Every day, every stage is a journey into the unknown on the Dakar Rally, and that's why, for all the hidden hazards and broken bones, it remains an unforgettable human adventure. An enduring catalyst for supreme survival and high performance, to do what it takes to complete this monumental motorsport marathon.